Hi ladies, how are you this evening? I'm in the car with my husband and he just ran in to go grab me a little drinky because we're slackers who were just now getting dinner at 8 o'clock at night, so that's fine. We also let Lexi fall asleep first before we went out and grabbed food because we're also terrible people, but there's like plenty of leftovers now, so it's fine, I think. But anyway, I want to talk about something that's been like weighing on my mind so much lately, and it's a little bit crazy. So I got last year, right? So I had this business and it was not good. Nothing about it was good. And I kept hearing people tell me, you need to invest in a coach, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I was like, I don't have the money to invest, right? I kept telling myself I didn't have the money to invest. And every single coach literally said to me, she was like, you can't expect people to invest in you if you don't invest in yourself. And I was like, well, how can I invest if nobody's invested in me yet? You know what I mean? It was like such like this chicken or egg situation, you know? Like, how am I supposed to pay for a coach? You know, how am I going to come up with the $2,000, the $3,000, whatever it is, to pay for you and your services when I don't have any clients? You know what I mean? Like, I can't, if I'm not closing deals and stuff, like, how am I going to get people to do that? You know what I mean? And so there was this whole, it was like this whole big, like, you know, mindset circle thing that was going on, like chicken and egg. Do I get a coach? Do I get a client? Do I, you know, and I hear that all the time. Like, I will hire a coach when I sign my first client. I will hire a coach when I do X, Y, Z, right? Because you're like, I need the money to do it. And I totally get it, right? I told you guys the other day, like, I've been in situations where, like, they were shutting off my electric if I hadn't, like, made a phone call. And so I get it, right? I've been there. And the thing is, though, is that, like, a lot of people just kind of, like, expect you to give, like, you their services for free. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, well, please help me. I can't afford you. Hi, honey. We're on live. We're live. I not make you live. Okay. But anyway, so people, like, just expect you to, like, give them something for free because, you know, they're in whatever it is situation. And so, but the thing is that let's say, so Morgan and I are doing this mastermind, right? And there's people have, like, reached out and they're like, oh, I wish I could do it, but I can't afford it. And, like, people have, like, asked for, like, a discount on top of the discount we're already giving and things. And the thing is that if we did that, right, I mean, how are Morgan and I supposed to, like, feed our families and, like, pay the electric bill and stuff? And so you have this business, right? And you expect, hi, Rachel. You have this business, right? And you, like, expect to get paid in your business, but then you don't want to pay for the people who are going to help you in your business. It's just something that really, like, boggles my brain a little bit, because if you as a business owner expect to get paid for your services, like, why wouldn't you expect to pay another business owner for their services? And so that's just something that has been bothering me for a long time, and I didn't really get it until I invested the first time, you know, in myself and my business and things. And so I just really want to encourage you guys, like, if this 4-week, you know, mindset, whatever, mastermind is something that you're interested in, try to figure out how to do it, because I promise you it's going to change, like, your life and your business, and you're going to think about yourself differently, you're going to think about your business differently. It's just going to be a really great experience, and we have some really great people already signed up for it. So yeah, you definitely want to hop on, and if that's something that you're interested in doing, I definitely, like, recommend that you know, try to find a way to do that, because yeah, it's going to be really great. And that's what I have. You know, it's pretty short and sweet. Hi, Morgan. Morgan, you should be feeding your son, not watching my live video. So that's what I have. Hi, Rachel. I just really want you guys to, like, dig deep and think about the fact that you're asking people to invest in you, and then ask yourself, like, why you haven't invested in a coach or a support or something like that for yourself. Because seriously, people will not invest in you unless you invest in yourself. And here's the funny thing, true story. One of my clients, I just signed her the other day, and one of the first questions she asked me was, who was my coach? Who am I working with? What programs have I done? Who have I invested with? And things like that. And she wanted to see that I cared enough about myself and my business to up level and stuff like that before she hired me. So I don't know. It really does make a difference. It matters. And so, yeah, think about that next time you ask someone to pay for your services and you haven't invested in anybody's help at all. So think about that, and I will talk to you later. Bye.